Morning view from Lipsi port. I'm waiting for the catamaran and I'm going to Kalymnos. The port of Lipsi is here on one end of this port, and then a few minutes walk you're down there where the restaurants and cafes are. So it's a nice strategic location for this port where the ferries are coming in. I still have 45 minutes before the Kalymnos Seaways is coming. It's a catamaran, medium-sized boat. Normally they stop for 5 minutes and then they go again. So technically you only need to be at 10-15 minutes before the boat comes, but I have time this morning, and there's a cafe here by the port having a coffee. And then on my way to Kalymnos, 1 hour 10-minute boat ride. Looking forward to it. This is the one, Kalymnos Pride. I'm leaving Lipsi now and en route to Kalymnos. This is how a Kalymnos Seaways boat looks like. That was the ground floor, and this is the second floor with some more seats. And then there's a deck. Lipsi. There's a nice air conditioning inside as well. They also have a snack bar. For refreshments. That was a smooth boat journey with the Kalymnos Seaways, and it took about 1 hour 10 minutes. I'm going to stroll through the town for a bit. It's still late morning, so I got time to explore a little bit of this port town of Pothia on Kalymnos. And I'm here for one night, so I'm trying to make the most out of it today. Kalymnos is rocky, little mountainous. There's a flag there on the rocky top, and the port town just here. Going to explore it a little bit, and it's a rustic feel to it, but Kalymnos is quite developed for one of the more developed Greek islands. I'm here now. This is the port town of Pothia on Kalymnos. Yeah! Yes! Pothia is a fairly large port town for being Greece, and it's definitely way more lively here than it was on Lipsi. I see more of a civilization now, but it still feels quite relaxed. Kalymnos have a little bit of a larger tourist scene. There's many day trips you can do from Kos Island. Yeah, Kalymnos is famous for rock climbing and sponge diving. It was the center of Greece for sponge diving. The only one who survived that trade after Second World War. I'm taking a stroll here through the harbor. Have a look around and explore this town. I'm staying on the west coast. It's behind a hill there somewhere, and I think on the west coast is where most people end up staying, because then you're by the beaches with a nice scenery there, I think, as well. I'm going to spend a few hours here in this town before I heading to my accommodation. And also Kalymnos have one domestic airport, and it is on the southwestern side, few miles outside this town. Yeah, this ferry port is fairly large actually. And the town stretching all the way through. From here all the way up there. It should be built between two mountains down in an alley. Some nice larger buildings. I think this is the town hall. I am now on the other side of this harbor, and that's, you can see a Greek flag there on top of that rock. It's a nice hot day today. I'm strolling around here in one of the many alleys here on Kalymnos town, and see where it will take me. Old rustic buildings, lots of history here. The seafront is just down there. Yeah, it's a nice feel walking through this, with these older buildings. Many of the buildings are made in stones, and there is a reason for this, because back in the days, before now we have air conditioning and stuff, it cooled down their homes much better during the summer when it's really hot. Yeah, there are many cozy alleys around here. I have seen many cafes and bars and tavernas already. Plenty of options. Yeah, it's very hot when you travel further south in the Dodecanese. It's warmer and the Meltemi wind is less strong as further south you are in the Dodecanese. But in these alleys in town, there's barely no wind coming through. Came across a square here. Yeah, I googled best gyros and one of them, this one, came up. I haven't had a gyros here in Greece since last Tuesday, so that's gone 11 days now. So I really would like to have a nice classic gyros. So came across this one and give it a try. Can't wait to have a bite into that gyros. I finally got my gyros. Yeah, very tasty. It's gone 11 days and I had no gyros. So nice to get Greek taste. I have now arrived to the west coast of Kalymnos, and this is Kantouni beach, and I'm staying here nearby. It's a nice rocky landscape here on Kalymnos. It's a very hot day. It's 32 degrees. Early afternoon. And there's less wind when you come down to the southern Dodecanese. This is the other side of Kantouni beach. Waters are more choppy here. The other side of Kantouni beach is behind that cliff there. I have a stroll between beaches, and this a panorama view over Kantouni beach. I'm on my way to the next beach down here. It's a very warm but a beautiful day here on Kalymnos. Next beach shouldn't be far away. And this is another view from Kantouni beach. Behind a hill down there somewhere is the Kalymnos airport. And further down there is the port town of Pothia. So not far, maybe 3-4 miles away to the port town. It's a rustic feel to this island. Lots of old buildings. And the nature is mixed of trees and rocky hills and some bushes. It's a low vegetation on this island due to all the rocky hills there, what's scattered around all over the island. Some chickens en route towards the beach. Jalos, I think is the name of the beach. Is down there below. Paralia in Greek means beach. And the breeze is more coming through now when you're close to the sea. Everything is built up on the hills by the coast, so you have to walk down to get to the beaches. Look like a black stone beach from here. This is Plattis Gialos beach on the western coast of Kalymnos. As you can see, there's a little bit of a black stone sand beach due to volcanic. It's early evening now, so I show a panorama view over Kantouni here on Kalymnos.